Good morning and happy Tuesday. Today we're going to be talking about 4 ways that I quiet the social media noise. And so if you need some encouragement to maybe untether a little bit and have more quiet in your life and to set some boundaries when it comes to social media, I think that this scope will hopefully encourage you.
Oh, I accidentally unbox. We need to unbox.
I have a little visitor with me who started out this morning and he just accidentally blocked someone he wasn't supposed to block. So we will have to go back and unblock them later, won't we? Okay, he's my resident blocker. Yeah, poor Julia. So can you say, I'm sorry, Julia?
I'm sorry, Julia.
Yeah, okay. Oh, okay, whoa. Okay, let's... I think it's like a game for blocking people. Did you want to tell them anything this morning?
Starting baseball.
You're starting baseball, yep. Anything else?
Nope.
Nope. Do you want to tell them you finished your math?
Yep.
You finished your math, so now we're going to get ready to start your new math, the new year of math. Yeah, we won't block you, Keely. Okay. Okay, so we're going to talk about the Facebook scope really quickly because yesterday I did a scope on Facebook. And I said a couple things that I guess were not in agreement with the Facebook legal terms. And one of the viewers wrote me a really sweet email and explained to me that I had said some things that were basically encouraging you to do things that were illegal. You can't have more than one Facebook account, and you're not supposed to have a ghost Facebook account. So I pulled the scope off of Catch. I pulled the replay because I didn't want to be encouraging people to do things that were not according to Facebook's terms of use. There we go. There is Jesse saying the terms of use. Got to get the attorney speak there. Not illegal. It's not according to the Facebook terms of use. Thank you, Jesse. So anyway, that's what that was about. And so I wanted to publicly apologize for that because I should have done my research, but we had to make some changes on our end because I realized that I was not doing it right on our end. So legalese, yes. Okay, so that was the number one thing that I wanted to say to y'all. And then also, we have gotten quite a number of requests recently for some people wanting more squirrely scopes instead of me just coming on and giving really kind of specific information. Here's the 4 points, really focused information. And I just wanted to put it out there, kind of do an informal vote. You can either say in the comments here, or you can tweet at me, or you can send me an email through my contact form on MoneySavingMom.com. I would love to really hear from you about what kind of scopes do you like, and would you like to see more? I'll still continue to squirrely, as in like kind of all over the place. Kind of yesterday when I got on the Facebook one, I was being a little bit goofy. I have a snarky, sarcastic side, and kind of letting that out of the box and just reading a lot more comments, interacting with a lot more comments, and just kind of letting it go wherever it goes. So if you really love those scopes more, let me know. Okay, no, we're good. Swirly scopes. Okay, because I want to bring to scope what blesses you and helps you and what you enjoy the most. I will not stop doing the focus scopes because that's who I am. That's my personality, and I want to bring a lot of value. And I don't just want to get on scope and just it goes wherever and you don't know what you're gonna get. But I also do want to connect with you, and I know some people are really missing that, or they want to really see more of that side of me. So you can either tweet at me or leave a comment on the scope. I'll go back and watch the scope, or send me an email through my contact form. But don't worry, focus scopes aren't going anywhere, but I just thought I might add in something creative every once in a while if there's enough interest in that, and if not, we'll just keep it as it is. So anyway, okay, so today I am going to talk about 4 ways that I quiet the social media noise. And it's kind of funny that I'm doing this on Periscope, which is social media. But I thought, you know what better way And what better platform to talk about this than on social media itself? So, the number one social media tip that I have, that I always tell other bloggers and I always tell other people who are feeling overwhelmed by social media, is to really cut out the noise, and do that by untethering yourself through your phone. So many people have so many apps and so many things that are dinging at them and buzzing and popping up on their phone, and it's very distracting, and it keeps you from being able to really focus. And I think it also can distract you from getting more important work done sometimes. Now, I'm saying this on Periscope, which no one's going to show up to Periscope if you don't have notifications on, probably. So I know it feels a little bit like, but I just want to challenge you to really think about it, and really think about what you have on your phone, and is your phone a distraction, or is it really a help to your life, how you have your phone set up? I only have 2 forms of social media on my phone, and that is Instagram and Periscope. I don't update my blog from my phone. I don't have Facebook on my phone. I don't have Pinterest on my phone. I don't have Twitter on my phone. And the reason is because I found that when I have those on my phone, I am distracted, and my phone becomes a distraction and instead of a blessing and a help to me. So I just want to challenge you with that. And then I want to share with you 4 ways that I quiet the social media noise. Number 1 is have regular times where you unplug. I have regular times where I unplug. And for me, that is just really being able to, like last night on Mondays, we have our Monday group, and I keep my phone in my purse. Almost every single Monday, I keep my phone in my purse, and I completely untether for a few hours so I can just focus on these friendships and just investing in this local community. You want to go ahead and go? Okay, you can go downstairs. There you go. And that is really good for me to have times, okay, you're saying bye? All right. Have times where I am just untethered, where my phone is kind of non-existent. It really helps me. So having those times throughout my day, almost every day I try to have a period of time where my phone is put away. And whether it's an hour or 2 or 3 where it's just put away, and maybe I even turn it off. But then also on Sundays for me, I really unplug. Now, I will sometimes post on Instagram. Every once in a blue moon, I might do a Periscope on a Sunday, but usually my phone, I just kind of pretend like my phone doesn't exist on Sundays, and I don't turn on the computer much at all. So having those times where I regularly unplug, that really helps me. So think about, do you have in your life some periods where you could just challenge yourself to unplug? It can really bring a lot of quiet into your life, and it can really help you to kind of remember what it's like to live without the distraction and the dinging. So that's number 1. Number 2, unsubscribe from everything that you don't need or love. Unsubscribe from everything that you don't need or love. What is coming into your inbox? And is everything that's coming into your inbox things that you need and love? I find that about every 3 to 4 months, I have to do this inbox purge thing, where sometimes I will have signed up for a freebie, or I will have downloaded a free ebook, or I will have downloaded a coupon or something, and so then I get on these mailing lists. And so every 3 or 4 months, I do this purge. It's kind of like purging my house too. But every email that's coming in, I'm thinking, do I want to be subscribed to this list? And I do a lot of unsubscribing just because I don't need stuff coming into my inbox that I'm just going to delete. So just don't have stuff in your inbox, coming into your inbox, that you're not needing and loving. Number 3, turn off notifications on your phone. Seriously, you can live without your notifications. The world is not going to come to an end. Now, there might be a few notifications you want to keep. Okay, maybe you want to keep your Periscope notifications. Maybe, I know when I first started on Periscope, I kept the notifications for followers because I was tracking kind of what was working and what wasn't working. And so I was paying attention to that. But then it got to a place where it's like, okay, I did enough tracking now. I need to turn it off. So I literally do not have any notifications on my phone right now, except for I think Instagram notifies me right now if someone tags me in a picture. I need to go in and figure out how to turn that off, but it doesn't happen very often, not that popular, and so that's not something that's really clogging up my phone. And then I also get notifications when someone texts me or calls me, you know, like what phones were originally invented for, well, the calling part. And so I find that I really don't need to know anything else. I don't right now even have notifications for Periscope on, because most of the Periscopes, I only follow a few people. I know when they come on, and if I'm able to be on when they're on, then I'll hop on and see if they're on, and I'll follow, you know, I'll get on their live show. But a lot of the scopes, I'm watching the replays because that's just what works best for me at this season of life. And it's not as fun as the live show, but it's what works for me because I kind of Periscope a lot of times. It's like a podcast almost. So I don't even have notifications for that right now. Sometimes I have, I will turn them on. It just kind of depends. But really thinking about those notifications, how many of them do you really, really, really need? And if you don't need it, turn it off. It's cluttering up your life. And then number 4, turn off all notifications via email. All your notifications. You do not need to know if someone's following you on Twitter, if someone starts, if they comment on your Instagram, if they comment on your Facebook. Like, you don't need to have that coming into your inbox. It is distracting you and cluttering up your inbox. I see so many people who feel so overwhelmed by their email. They feel so overwhelmed by what they have to do. And a lot of it is because they are being bombarded by notifications. Bombarded. There are so many social media platforms out there, and there are so many different ways they can notify you. I mean, it's like every single action that someone takes on Facebook, you can get a notification for. Turn it off. You will find that you have so much more just breathing room. And when you go to your inbox, then what you see in your inbox is stuff that you actually need to see. So, turn off the notifications. Just try it. Just try it. And if you hate it and you can prove me wrong, then go back to the notifications, but don't knock it until you've tried it. And really the thing that I found is having a designated time for going and checking in on social media. It keeps it within boundaries. And then I can see who commented. I can see who followed. I can see whatever. I can see all that when I go and check in. But having the designated time versus having it just like all day long come at me, it would be a huge distraction and I would never be able to focus and get things done. So for me, I feel like that is how I'm able to get things done, because when I'm on the computer, I have a list that says this is exactly what I'm supposed to do in that order. And then I don't have to pay attention to anything else. Like, there's not other distractions coming in for the most part because I've turned those off. I've chosen to take those out of my life and have designated times for social media. And I do a course on beginner blogging. That's a great question. I want to do more with blogging because after 11 years, I've learned a lot of things not to do. So maybe I'll have to do something like that sometime. But in the meantime, I am doing a lot of scopes that I hope are helping people who are just getting started with things not to do. Don't turn on your notifications. That's number 1. Good grief, the trolls. Okay. Anyway, so that's what I wanted to share with you today, and I'd love to hear from you. Tweet at me or email me if you have a chance. I'd love to hear, or I actually did a post yesterday on this that you can go to MoneySavingMom.com and you can leave your comment on what helps you to quiet the social media noise. Yeah, trolls are out of control. Also, this afternoon, I am doing a scope. I'm going to Dave Ramsey's office. No, I'm not meeting with Dave. I'm going to their office because I'm doing the Business Boutique events this year with Christy Wright, who is on their team. And she and I are going to do a live scope. Scopes are usually live, but you know, it sounds more cool if I say live scope. And we are going to do that. Let me look. I will look because it's on my calendar. I can tell you the exact time. I should have come prepared with that, but I didn't. I can find that out for you though. it is at, okay, they said on the schedule that it's supposed to be at 4:30, so 4:30 to 4:40 Central Time. So that would be 5:30 to 5:40 Eastern Time. That we're going to do a live scope, the two of us together. And from what I understand, we'll be showing it from my phone plus from whatever account that they use for scopes, and I'm not completely sure what account it will be. And so I'm going to do my very, very, very best to hop on ahead of time to let you know what account it will be. But I think they are also, they had said that they wanted me to run it from my phone as well. But sometimes when you get places, it changes. So I will make sure to try to keep you all in the loop. But we'll just be talking any business questions that you have. And it might be fun to just get a little behind the scenes. I'm supposed to be doing video with them for some promo stuff, and then we're meeting about what I'm going to be speaking about at the Business Boutique events. But anyway, so this afternoon at 4:30 Central Time, that's supposed to happen. I will try to hop on ahead of time to let you know if you need to follow another account in order to be able to watch it. So no, I don't have to do travels, at least, because the Dave Ramsey office is in Nashville. Actually, it's in Brentwood, so it's not terribly far away from where I live, so that's super nice. So anyway, but I don't know what you guys are saying to Jesse. I told him, I was like, you're like, you get on my scope, and then you're the celebrity, and then nobody pays attention to anything I say, and they're just talking to you. So, oh, they have free cookies. Yes, I know, the free cookies are the best. So anyway, Jesse was hitting on me. Yeah, I'm not surprised. He likes to hit on me. Anyway, okay, have a wonderful day, and I'm going to hop off, and I will hop back on, and I will do the Life Giving Home scope, and if you'd like to join us for that. So have a great day.